Dak Prescott has been having one of the worst starts to a season for somebody that mainstream media coined as being the next great quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys. If we do remember, not a long time ago, Colin Cowherd, Skip Bayless, all the faux pas talking heads of mainstream media were saying that the Cowboys are back and Dak is going to lead them to their first Super Bowl since Jimmy Johnson and Barry Switzer, and mainly because they need Jimmy Johnson. Jerry Jones drew a line in the sand. He won one other time with Barry Switzer. It seemed like it was only because they had one of the most prolific offenses the NFL has ever seen. Want to make it right? Maybe hire back Jimmy Johnson as a special coordinator, a special assistant. But the problem is Jerry Jones has his head too far up his own ass that he would never do anything to benefit the team if he doesn't get 1,000,000% of the credit. Dak Prescott's season thus far going into Sunday, 54 of 88. 498 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, just over 5.6 yards per attempt. His completion percentage just above 60. His last 5 games, he has not broken 200 passing yards. Horrible. Final 11 games of 2015, Whedon, Castle, Moore, those were their numbers. Look at the stark contrast of the last 11 games for Dak Prescott. This is not good company, folks, for anybody. Dak Prescott over his last 13 games, just about 2,400 yards, 10 passing touchdowns, 11 interceptions. The last 13 games of Brock Osweiler, 11 passing touchdowns, 12 interceptions. This is slowly who he's becoming.
That Brock Osweiler, man, he can pass the ball.
He's a tall mofo.
He's tall. He can see over the line.
He's tall, yeah. Don't worry about Drew Brees. He can't do it because he's tiny. Brock Osweiler is going to see over defenses. And then NFL memes decided to rub his face in shit. Dak Prescott looking at himself in the mirror. All right, so let's be real about this. Is Dak Prescott overrated?
I'm not ready to say that yet. And again,
okay.
Maybe it's the nature of Cowboys fans that have me ready, and it actually has a lot of people ready to pounce. That's why you get things like this. You're under such a spotlight, again, because of the owner situation and how much he puts himself in the spotlight, and also just the general America's team thing. It's a lot of pressure.
It is.
And who doesn't get that same kind of pressure are offensive linemen, maybe defensive, like the linebackers. So there's many aspects to why this team can lose, and then also affect Dak Prescott's play. Maybe they have a certain kind of play calling they have to do because of the positions and situations they're in. Maybe the special teams isn't picking up the slack. So Dak is underperforming, but are they putting him in a position to win? We were just talking about Pat Mahomes before, and Pat Mahomes is put in positions to win, even though his defense doesn't always help him out.
Right.
But at least they're putting him in positions to win. What is it they're doing to help him out? Adapt to who you have. Because I don't think Dak Prescott is garbage. I don't think he's not a talented guy. He was doing something for that year or two that everyone loved him for. They need to find that again.
So I'm going to leave you with this. I think we're learning that Dak Prescott is not a great quarterback. I think we're learning that he's about average. The reason being is because he lost all-pro center Travis Frederick. Look, if you're an all-pro, if you're a center, you call out every single blitz pickup, where the line goes, where they're shifting to, everything. Yes, he lost Travis Frederick, but if we do remember, just to show you the bar that I'm at, in 2011, Aaron Rodgers was down about 5 offensive weapons, had a horrible offensive line, was sacked the most of any quarterback that season, still won the Super Bowl. Still won it. So if anybody's like, oh, well, he lost Travis Frederick, I then point you to 2011 Aaron Rodgers, where they beat the Pittsburgh Steelers, and Aaron Rodgers was then throwing to like 2 Ricky Prohls.
Right.
Okay?
I mean,
that's my main point. So we're learning where Aaron Rodgers is as a great quarterback and where Dak Prescott is as a meh quarterback.
I mean, Aaron Rodgers as a future Hall of Fame quarterback. Keep it real. It's going to be in that realm. So, I mean, he's not going to be there. I'm still not putting him at just good or meh to good level.
I think he's
hard
average.
for me.
I think we're learning. He's average.
The numbers don't support my argument. But I think there's still some time on the guy. He's still young enough that I think he can show something else. And who else did he lose? That one guy that was really good receiver.
Dez Bryant.
What's his name again?
That's on them.
That's what I'm saying.
Dan Bailey, that's on them.
Right. So
yeah, could have had him.
and those,
but he can't get a job right now.
the
So how
names of
good is
those
he?
people that let him go aren't on the tweets that show Dak Prescott's numbers. But that's a part of it.
So your ruling is, I say he's average. We've learned he's average. The book is out on him. He hasn't adjusted.
I'm still giving him a B, so I guess that's above average.
All right.
Not a B plus, a flat B.
A B. Let us know your thoughts. Comment section below. Subscribe to 2 Empty Sports. Do you know what you could get for $4.99? Maybe 1 pack of Skittles. You know what's better? A lot of content. So download the TYT app, available on iOS and Android.